Anyway, it is Tuesday the 8th, July 8th, 7:30 and 7:19 in the morning. We are currently out and about. We already have our first order, but first I will put in the description, we have a challenge. 50 states, 50 subscribers. If you go and check out my latest post, I have a thing, put where you are, and once the 50 states are all filled up, we will go and I will give away $50. So make sure you do that. Anyway, we have our first order. We have Chick-fil-A. It's a 7 for $4. I took it. We're not going to push ourselves today, but we got to make some money. Let's go start this day. Alright, we're here. Let's go get Eden's food. Alright, that's all picked up. 6 minutes, 1.9 miles to the drop off. He normally meets me outside. Alright, let's go drop it off. It's right around this bend.
Drop off.
Oh, here he comes. Alright, that's all dropped off. Let's see what it is on DoorDash. Resume. 2 to 10 on DoorDash, and we have peak pay. Yay. That's why I'm on them right time. Alright, we got our first order on DoorDash. It's a stack, surf bagel, and Starbucks. I don't remember what the miles were. I don't care. Let's just go do it. Alright, let's go see if this is right. Alright, that was alright. Let's go to Starbucks. You're getting one matcha latte. How long do you think I'm going to wait? Alright, pulling into Starbucks now. Alright, let's go drop this off. Alright, that's all dropped off. Next one is 7 minutes, 2.26 miles. It is the second floor. Yay. Let's go drop it off. Someone just had a car wash. Let's go up to the second floor. Alright, that was a $4.50 tip and a 0 tip. Kinda figured the dental place was a no tip. 2 to 9 on DoorDash. Alright, we got our next order. Surf bagel, 14.6 miles. It's it over there. Let's go see if it's right. That's all picked up. 20 minutes, 14.52 miles to drop off. Alright, let's go drop this off. Leave it at my door. tip sucks. $2 tip. 8 to 18 minute estimate wait time. Alright, we got our next order. On surface it looks horrible, 8 for 8, but we are 5.8 miles away from this Wawa and it's taking us back into town. So let's go do it. That's all picked up, 5 minutes, 1.8 miles to the drop off. They had 2 of the same order with different order numbers. So I only took 1. We'll see.
Turn left on Middletown.
Let's go drop this off. That's all dropped off. Looks like we're headed to Napa next for 18.6 miles. Dora's going to be mad. I got her order. Alright, we're here. Let's go get it. That's all picked up. 31 minutes, 18.8 miles to the drop off. It's going on a road trip. But now I know why my daughter tips. Why my daughter goes here. Guy gave me a $5 cash tip. You never get tips with this. Anyway, let's go back to the zone. It's 1 to 2, but we're 13 miles away. Alright, we got our next order, McDonald's, going 3.3 miles. We're here now. Let's go do it. That's all picked up. 8 minutes, 3.12 miles to the drop off. That's all dropped off, 1 to 5. Alright, we got our next order, 7 for 2.2. Picking up at Popeyes. Let's go over there. That's all dropped off. Let's turn around. We have our next order, Jersey Mike's, going down to Earlville. Let's go do it. Let's go get it. That's all picked up. 21 minutes, 11.79 miles to the drop off. That's all dropped off. 2 to 6 on DoorDash. We got back to Delaware. We got our next order. It's 7 for 4, but we're 2.2 miles away from Chick-fil-A. Let's head over there. That's all picked up. 7 minutes, 2 miles to the drop off. It's all picked up. 9 minutes, 4.66 miles to the drop off. That's all dropped off. 1 to 3. We have our next order, Philly Pretzel Factory. It is not for 1 dog. 1 dog and 1 ribbon box going 11 miles. Let's go do it. That's as good as I get for parallel parking. Let's go pick this up. Alright, that's picked up. 19 minutes, 8.75 miles to the drop off. Alright, that's all dropped off. I ended my dash. I'm going to go home and get something to eat and take my medicine. For the day, we were out for 5 hours and 25 minutes. On DoorDash, we made $59.47. That past one was a no tipper. On Uber, we're still waiting on a tip. We're up to, what are we up to? $24.69 right now. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will be out maybe tomorrow. Have a good day.